Okay, what's up everybody? It's Caleb from Project Lionheart in the Beat League with another Ableton tutorial for you. Alright, so tonight we're going to look at how I chop up my sessions into basically playable samples on my APC-40. So in other words, how to take the sounds you need from an Ableton session at home and take them to the stage with you so that you can have access to them while you're performing a song, whether it's from a DJ playing your whole track, or if you're like me and you're playing an instrument and you need to launch tracks as you go. It gets kind of complicated, but let's start with the basics. So here we go. Start out by creating 3 tracks, or maybe even 4, and name them by the category that you want your sounds to be split up in. For me, it's going to be drums. It's going to be bass, melody, and vocals. That's how I like to split up my sessions, so I could turn vocals up if I want to, or turn them down, or I could put an effect on them as I'm on stage. It's different than what we had in the studio. It's strictly for the stage show. Alright, then what I want to do is look at my whole song and each part where it fits into this scheme right here. So with this particular track, this is a remix that we did for Blake Lewis. It's called Till We See the Sun. Let's play it real quick.
'Cause every time we move, our love is in the spotlight. Nothing left to do. Rock away the moonlight. Long as I'm with you, I'll never have to dance alone again. Just take my hand and let the beat control you. Let your mind escape.
Cool. So you can see right here, the first 3 tracks are Blake's vocals. So instead of sending them to the master track, I'm going to send them to vocals. The next, I think the next like 4 tracks are all melody, but let's double check. Cool, so these are drums. Whoops, my bad. Actually, it's djembe, but I'll put it under drums. That was an organ sound, so that's melody. Next up, that looks like bass. Nope, it's a lead. Melody is this bass right here. Yes, it is. Keys right here. Both of these need to go to melodies. And then beat, clap tracks, and let's see here, a bunch of different stuff. Cool, so all that stuff is drums. Like I said, it can be time consuming depending on how big your session is. So like going through, picking the stuff you want to have in this recording, or I mean what you want to have in on your stage, that's really the time consuming part. You might be just backing tracks. It might not be the lead vocal because your lead vocalist is there on stage with you. You might not need guitar because you have a guitar player. So you're just grabbing what you need and you're putting it into these categories right here. Alright, next step is record arm all this stuff. So what you're going to do is actually when you press record and play, the whole track is going to play, and each one of those outputs is going to head down to these tracks right here, so it'll all be split up in between these 4 tracks. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'll be back in a second. First, let me turn off my voice.